Welcome you to Russell Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. We're here tonight at Cyclone Arena as both teams are going to be hosting the Cabot Panthers and Lady Panthers. Good evening, everyone. Mickey Duval here to bring you all the action on our Cyclone Booth YouTube channel. Both teams are looking for a win to bounce back from their last game. The Cabot Lady Panthers just getting introduced. They turn off the lights so the Lady Cyclones can get introduced. Lady Cyclones lost in the championship game at the Morrilton Invitational against Bryant, a game which felt like they had it in hand early. Just the way they were playing, led big time early, had to fight back at one point. Just a weird game. Is a whole bunch of different emotions in that game. Lady Cyclones wind up losing at 63-58. Just couldn't really seem to get going. A couple players in double figures, and Z. McAllister also with 9 in that game. So important for the Lady Cyclones to get on track early tonight, and they've got a tough matchup tonight as they take on the Lady Panthers of Cabot.
Yeah, watching the Lady Panthers warm up, didn't hit that many outside shots. They was trying to work the ball in on number 33, Emmy Beelan. I think that's how you pronounce her name, 6'1" junior center. And we'll probably be seeing her get the ball quite a bit, working underneath, trying to get Anna Myers in foul trouble. And so Anna's going to have to play a very smart game on both ends of this court.
Well, the Cabot Lady Panthers, coached by Carla Crowder. She's in her final year as a head girls basketball coach. 38 years for Coach Crowder. And she came up here and said her team wasn't very good, but they're 6-1. They're good enough. We'll give you the starting lineups as we go, as we're getting ready to start. We had a little bit of a video issue, so we are rolling now. It caused us not to be able to give you the starting lineups the way we usually do. Immediately off the tip, Cabot airballing a shot. A jump ball goes over to Russville. We have Anna Wilson, a 5'3" senior, number 1. Number 2, Brooklyn Stracener, 5'9" senior. Isabel Arnold, a 5'2" junior. Number 25, Deja Jimerson, a 5'7" senior. And Emily Belen, a 6'1" junior. For the Lady Cyclones, there's a pull-up jumper here missed by McAllister from about 15 feet. Ely getting the rebound in the lane. Boy, she let two people fly by her and got that one to roll in. Good job by Michaela getting offensive board. It's Michaela Ely, Anna Myers, Maddie Howerton, Kara Davis, and Z. McAllister, who we were given. And, boy, they almost got away with they did get away with the travel there, but not the turnover because losing the handle on it was Wilson. And Lady Cyclones in the front court with Maddie Howerton.
Yeah, good pressure by Maddie on that full court press.
There's Z. McAllister driving down. Nice backdoor cut. Great bounce pass to Kara Davis. Couldn't finish it. Here comes Cabot. Lady Cyclones leading 2-0 early. Panthers going coast to coast, missing the shot. Stracener it kicks out to Stracener and hits the three. The one that tipped it out to her was actually Anna Wilson. Lady Cyclones trailing 3-2. Z. McAllister looked like she's going to use a screen. She will, set by Ely. Kicks it up. Myers was open, won't take the 3 steps inside the three-point line. Misses that jumper. Ely getting the offensive board, going back up with the left hand is good.
Well, you like to see Ely get those offensive boards real early in the game and putting them back up for 2-pointers. She keeps doing that. She's going to start getting fouled, and we need to hit our free shots.
Well, they took their time getting across the timeline, and Anna Myers slides into the hands over on that far side. She is up and back, but it took her a while. Block shot by Ely. Looked like, I don't know if she officially had the rebound, had it taken away, or the battle, through the battle for the rebound. Belen got it, but Belen will be going to the free throw line as we have a foul called on Michaela Ely, her first. Lady Cyclones leading it 4-3 on a couple of offensive rebounds and putbacks by Michaela Ely. Emily Belen, first free throw is no good. Belen, a 6'1" junior. Cabot, as we said, 6-1 on the season. The Lady Cyclones 4-2. Russville lost their opening game of the season, won 4 in a row, and then lost Saturday. Second free throw was good. That's 1 point for Belen, and we're all tied at 4. Lady Cyclones had some issues with the zone defense of Bryant. And I thought Cabot may have watched that film, but right now they're playing man-to-man, but a soft man against Myers, and Lady Cyclones threw it away.
Yeah, Ely was trying to break across the middle with the ball, and she either tripped or slicked part of the floor. Anyway, she went down, the ball went out of bounds.
Inbounds pass comes to Isabel Arnold, number 14, the 5'2 junior. Work against Kara Davis. Appreciate you joining us for Lady Cyclone basketball. We'll have the senior boys coming up after this. Stays here off the out of bounds, and Coach White is wanting the official to overrule, and they're talking about it. And they're going to stay with Cabot here.
Yeah, it looked like Cabot hit it last.
Inbounds pass comes in the corner to Jimerson. And like she had an idea what to do with it. Gave it off to Wilson, back to Jimerson, and almost traveled with the basketball right in front of the official. He was watching. You can pick up that pivot foot as long as you pass or shoot. She looked like she was going to tap it down a couple times. We're all tied at 4, 5:15 left to play in the first quarter. Isabel Arnold took the handoff. Looked like she might have got away with the travel. Gives it back to Straciner. Three-pointer, good. We got to get on her. She's got 2 threes. And she gives Cabot a 7-4 lead.
Looks like the pressure defense of Russellville's causing some problems for Cabot.
Under 5 minutes to play. Backdoor cut by Myers. Too far underneath the basket. Able to get the turnaround jumper off. No good. A follow by Ely was no good. There's Myers with the follow. A lot of chances. Nothing would go down. And Jimerson has it without a dribble. Double team. Pass was tipped. Now controlled by Arnold. Throws it in the corner. Here's Straciner. Three-pointer good. We've got to get on her. That's 3 threes for Brooklyn Straciner. And it's 10-4. Cabot leads it.
Yeah, somebody needs to get a hand in their face.
There's a drive, and no, they call a walking violation on Z. McAllister. I thought that was, I thought they're going to call the foul. And Coach White wants to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. The Lady Cyclones trail 10-4. It's been a 7-0 run here for Lady Panthers.
Yeah, all three threes by Straciner has been wide open. No one's been on her. We need to test her a little bit. Get a hand in the face, see if she can hit a three with somebody guarding her pretty tight.
Lady Cyclones will be back here at the Cyclone Arena on Friday. JV game at 4:45 and varsity at 6 as they take on Rogers. There will be no boys game. There is another girls game afterwards, though. Watson Chapel's playing somebody. I can't remember who they're playing. But so Lady Cyclones have 2 games this week. The boys just 1. Both teams will play next week, December 20th. And the only game during finals as they host Mountain Home. I knew we got to host Mountain Home because I remember going to Mountain Home last year. Long trip.
Oh, I remember it well.
Jimerson working in the backcourt. Straciner dribbling backwards. We're going to get close to 10-second violation. They call timeout. Crowder called timeout because she knew they were about to get the 10-second violation. And you get 5 timeouts, you might as well use them. She uses 1 there. Carla Crowder in her 38th year coaching. She is retiring at the end of this year. Notably coached for Bryant and here at there at Cabot, and of course coached at Atkins High School. She played at Arkansas Tech. She's won 4 state titles, 3 with Bryant, 2 with Cabot, I believe. She's also been the runner-up 4 different times. One of the most widely known girls basketball coach in the state, if not the most. They get it across the timeline easy after the timeout. Arnold, bounce pass, and ball knocked away by Z. McAllister. And we were told these officials were going to let him play. They didn't let him play there. And that's the first on Z and the second team foul on the Lady Cyclones. Inbounds pass comes to Arnold. Hands it off now to Jimerson. She'll drive and throw up a shot and be fouled. Jimerson will go to the line. Who's the foul on? 35. That's number 2 on Ely. Picking up fouls that we don't want right now. 3:51 left. Lady Cyclones trail 10-4. First free throw's no good. Deja Jimerson. Second free throw is good. So hitting 1 of 2 is Jimerson. That's her first point. It's 11-4 lead. Cabot on an 8-0 run. Only 4 points for Lady Cyclones have been Michaela Ely off the offensive rebound. Here's a pass that's knocked away, and Ely stealing it back. Right around the half-court stripe. Howerton and gets it on the right side to Z McAllister, dribbling in the corner. She'll hand it back off to Maddie. Throwing it inside for Ely. Ely shot blocked, tipped it around a couple times. The Straciner has it. She might have walked. Ball tipped around a couple times, and here's a steal by Howerton. Gets it off Kara Davis, left side, three-pointer, no, two-pointer. Her foot was on the line. Good call by the official. Didn't matter as she missed it, and Cabot has the rebound. By McAllister, tipped around a couple times, and Arnold comes away with it. They'll swing it around to Wilson. Cross-court pass is going to be knocked away by Z, and she's got it on the run. Doesn't have the numbers, coming in from left side. Takes it with the left hand off the glass.
Smart move by McAllister, switching it from the right to left hand.
Yeah,
Don't know if the girl would have blocked it.
That stops 8-0 run. Shot back to the other side. Ely has the rebound. Lady Cyclones trail 11-6. Coach White is wanting her girls to drive. They said they'll foul you if you drive. And now here's Anna Myers. She'll drive. Herschely blocked. Jimerson has it. They'll give it off to Isabella Arnold. Racing in the front court. They've got numbers. It's a 3-on-2. Here's a three-pointer from the corner. It's good. It's Anna Wilson, her first three. They've got 4 threes here in this first quarter. Lady Cyclones just need to weather the storm here a little bit as they 13-6. 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. I'll get ahead of myself here. Ely takes it down the right side of the lane. Stops, jump, no good. Ball tipped. Arnold has it once again. Arnold stops near the right elbow, fires it out. Straciner open for three. Good. Boy, Brooklyn Straciner really likes shooting here in Cyclone Arena. Apparently, she's 4 for 4 from the three-point line. And that makes it 17-6. And Coach White, who doesn't use a lot of timeouts, has used her second here. And she's coming in with some fresh faces. We've got Sarah Velasquez, a 5'8" sophomore, coming in. Hillian Vardaman, 6-foot senior, number 11, who will be in. And somebody new that I didn't see who else was coming in. I think it's Tanika Boyce, but I can't see. It's being shielded. I think Tanika Boyce is back there, and Tanika, the 5'7" senior, will also be in. Boy,
I bet she's told one of them, you're going to get on this Straciner number 2, and I want to see a hand in her face. And I want to see somebody on her real close.
Well, it's been rough going for the Lady Cyclones so far. Down 17-6. 5 threes by Cabot. And they actually haven't hit a two-pointer yet. They've had 2 of 4 from the free throw line, but 5 threes. And Coach White does not use a lot of timeouts, and she's already used 2 here in the first quarter. She had to settle her team down, get some substitutions in. At the left elbow, pull-up jumper, Anna Myers, no good. Rebound tipped, and Anna Myers controls it for the Lady Cyclones. Extra possession for Russell. Well, we need a bucket here. Tanika Boyce going to take it baseline. It was cut off. Comes a double team, picks it up, ball tipped, and controlled by Arnold on a breakaway. Arnold coming in from the right side, stops, shot high off the backboard, no good. There's Boyce grabbing the rebound. Gives it back off to Kara Davis. Davis will bring it up the floor. Has it tipped away, but straight in the hands of Velasquez. Right back to Kara Davis, and missed the shot from the right box. And Cabot got the rebound. They went on the floor, and that's got to be a travel, but they're going to call a jump ball. And I'm with Coach White. I think that's got to be a traveling violation because she went to her knees. He's asking the official, and he's either didn't hear or ignoring her. He's ignoring her, so she's right here.
Also checking in there was number 10, Jana.
And number 3, Blair Nichols, and Jana Davis, 5'4" senior point guard, in the game. I'm all for that because that gets Straciner out. No, Straciner still in. Now we have a hand check foul called on the Lady Cyclones. That's number 12, Tanika Boyce. Fourth team foul on the Lady Cyclones.
And none for Cabot.
And bounce pass comes to Jana Davis. They'll swing it back around left side here to Nichols. Nichols will dribble over to the right side. Boyce giving her plenty of room over there. 28 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trail 17-6. Here with Jimerson, lost the handle, goes to the floor, and what do we got at jump ball? Another jump ball. The Lady Cyclones got this one. Paige Siegler, number 40, the 6'1 sophomore in the game. Russellville could play for one shot here. 17.8 seconds left. Number 11, Ashlyn Ball, 5'7 junior, checks in. I don't think they'll be content to play for one shot. That may just run their regular offense. Davis crossing the timeline. Myers wanting to set a screen, but Davis goes the other direction, and we have a foul called on Cabot. This will be on number 3, Blair Nichols, her first. So the first Cabot Panther foul with 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Coach White saying keep driving until they call it. Inbounds pass, Davis lobs it, and it goes out of bounds. I think she started feeling the 5-second count was getting close, and if it was, it just sort of threw it away, and the official was asking if it was tipped, because if it's not, they get it back on the baseline. It's not. And Davis will check out Z. McAllister in. 10 seconds. Ashlyn Ball in the front court. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Her pass deflected, picked up by Ball. A long three that's going to be partially blocked by Velasquez. And we've come to the end of the first quarter with our score, Cabot 17, the Lady Cyclones 6. Well, surely they're not going to be able to shoot like that. They had 5 threes in this first quarter, and surely they can't keep that up. And I'm still waiting for the first miss by Brooklyn Straciner.
No, you're glad that quarter's over with, and like you said earlier, Russellville just had to weather the storm, and unless Straciner is just something special, she's not going to be able to do that, I don't think. I think Coach White will put somebody on her pretty tight and just try to keep the ball away from her, and if she gets the ball, then put somebody in her face. It's unusual for Russellville to go for a whole quarter without taking a three, but that's what happened in this first quarter.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that. Lady Cyclones trailing 17-6, down by 11. Russellville had the lead 2 different times at 2-0 and 4-3. When it was 4-3, they went on an 8-0 run. The Lady Cyclones got a bucket, and they scored the last 6 points. Cabot did of the close of the first quarter. Lady Cyclones will host Rogers, the Lady Mounties, on Friday here at Cyclone Arena. It's girls game only. And then both teams will host Mountain home on December 20th. And bounce pass comes to Belen, who's back in the game as we start the second quarter. It's McAllister, Vardaman, Boyce, Myers, and who am I missing? Velasquez on the floor for the Lady Cyclones. A cutter of the basket. Arnold was there, caught it down the right side of the lane, 19-6. We need something good to happen for us. Gives a little run here. Myers thought about a three. Use a screen by Vardaman, pulls up from just beyond the free throw line and knocks it down. That's a first field goal by Anna Myers. Lady Cyclones not going to pressure Cabot at the start of the second quarter like they did the start of the game. Russell trailing 19-8. There's 7:15 left. Here's a drive to the basket, shot no good. Whistle foul on who? It's going to be on Russellville, and 2 shots coming. It'll be on number 25, Anna Myers, her first. And the 15th foul on the Lady Cyclones. First free throw is no good by Blair Nichols. Kara Davis back in for Russellville, as is Michaela Ely, and in for the first time, Blakely Walker, 5'7 senior. Boyce would check out, as will Vardaman and Z. McAllister. Nichols hit this one. Well, they've been to the line 3 times, and each time they've missed the first and hit the second. That's something. But they have a 12-point lead over Russellville. Kara Davis taking it all the way, missed the layup, rebound. Belen had it. Gives it off to Nichols. Here comes Nichols racing in the front court. A 2-on-2. Stops on the right side. Kicks it out. Here's a 3-point try. Off the back of the iron. No good. Ely getting the rebound. Ahead to Kara Davis. 1-on-2. She thinks she's got the angle. Stops. Finds Velasquez on the baseline. Jumper is good from the left baseline. Sarah Velasquez cuts the lead to 10. Nichols traveled with the basketball.
Well, that's the first time Cabot's been called for traveling. There's been a couple of players we thought did that, no call. So it's time for them to turn over the ball with a travel.
And that girl, Brooklyn Straysoner, in, who hit 4 threes in the second quarter. There's a bounce pass underneath to Ely. Left-hand shot, no good. Gets to follow, and she's going to go to the free throw line. This will be on number 25, Jimerson. They've already played 10 players, is what I have down. First free throw is good by Michaela Elian. I say that because sometimes foul trouble doesn't mean much to teams that play a lot of players. 6:26 left to play here in the first half. Free throw is good as the second one rattles around there. 6 points for Michaela Ely. The Lady Cyclones trail 20-12. Nichols in the front court. Threw it on the right side to Jimerson as Ely thought about a steal there, but didn't know if she could recover in time if she missed it. Straysoner gets it off Nichols, and Blakely Walker doing a good job on Straysoner there. Here's a 15-footer that's no good. 3 Lady Cyclones there to battle for the rebound, and Davis had, but then was tied up by Nichols. Didn't see Nichols sneaking in there. That's frustrating, but alternating possession stays with Russellville.
Yeah, you have to give it to Walker, number 21, for the Lady Cyclones guarding Straysoner. She would not let her get a shot off. That's what we needed.
After the inbounds pass, it got back to Walker, and she was just barely in bounds. If you heard some woo from the crowd, they knew that was close. Left elbow as Ely, left-handed shot, rolls around the iron. Here comes Cabot in transition. They'll slow it up with Isabel Arnold. Straysoner is over on that right side, and Walker in her face. We're going to get a foul called on the Lady Cyclones. That's the first foul on Russellville. I'm going to say something that it's going to sound like I'm the biggest homer in the world. Why are we always behind on fouls? I'm sorry. It's 6-2 right now. And I mean, even when we're home, we don't get home cooking. I really don't mean to say, and I'm not saying this, these guys are awful. Have you ever noticed that we never get the calls like that? That's what it seems like anyway. Three-pointer missed from the corner. That's Anna Wilson. I mean, I expect that stuff on the road, but good grief. If you missed it against Bryant, here's turnaround jumper by Ely is no good. Tipped, and Cabot has it. Pass was deflected by Ely, but Cabot picked it up. We played at Bryant on Saturday, and the first Bryant foul happened with 1:47 left in the second quarter. They almost went an entire half without a foul. The drive to the basket by Arnold. It's up and in. She's got 4, 22-12. Back to a double-digit lead for the Lady Panthers.
I don't think there's a high school team, male or female, that's that perfect that can go nearly a half without a foul.
I was kind of hoping it would happen just so I could say I saw it. Missed three-pointer by Myers. Lady Cyclones ice cold from the floor. Arnold has it transition, floats it out to Jimerson in the corner, and ball was deflected there. She's trying to dribble it by Myers. Myers really bothering her, but she does get it to Belen with a turnaround jumper. Her first field goal, and it's a 12-point lead as they've doubled the Lady Cyclones score 24-12. 4:18 left to play here in the first half. Blakely Walker started her drive and draws the foul. This is going to be on Straysoner. We'll take that. That's the first foul on Straysoner, and she's got 4 threes in that first quarter, so I'm all for getting her in foul trouble. Maddie Howerton and Hillian Vardaman will check in, replacing Kanika Boyce and Michaela Ely. Lady Cyclones inbound on left baseline. That was the third team foul on Cabot. Ball was off of Myers' hands, and Velasquez has it. Dribbles in the corner, double team, now to Howerton. 4:05 left in the first half. Walker on the right side finds Velasquez in the corner. She lobs it inside for Vardaman. Went through her hands or too hot to handle. Couldn't see from this angle. Either way, it's a turnover. Arnold in the front court for Cabot. Takes it down left side, and nice reach in as Walker did it. Knocked the ball away. There's a scramble for it, and Walker picks it up in the corner. Good job, Blakely. Howerton in the front court.
Little push off.
Gets it to Myers. 15-footer is no good. Myers can't keep that one alive. Arnold has it with a 2-on-2. Coming in from the right side, guarded by Maddie Howerton. Stops on the right block, leaves it for Belen. Her shot no good. Vardaman has the rebound. Good job hitting that outlet quickly. Even if you don't want to run, you want to get it away from you. A nice drive by Walker with a feed to Myers. Give Blakely the assist, and Anna Myers gets the bucket. The Lady Cyclones trail by 10 here. 3:08 left to play here in the first half. Blakely's been a spark off the bench here for the Lady Cyclones. Anna Wilson on the right side, number 1. Belen off a screen in the corner, tried to get it back to Wilson, but Arnold was there to save it from going to back court. Straciner in the corner. She wasn't open. She airballed that one. Put back up, no good. And Myers gets the rebound away, said, I'll take that. Threw it off to Velasquez. Coming in from left side, leaves it for Walker. Fakes the jumper, pulls up, 15-footer, gets the bounce. Blakely Walker with the bucket.
Walker's the one, was the reason that Straciner missed that. She was on her, and she didn't hit nothing. Just a great defensive play by Walker.
If she's going to hit that three, just tip your hat to her there. Step back three-pointer, no good. We'll give that one all day to Arnold. But the long rebound comes to Cabot. Arnold this time is going to drive and dishes it off. She was knocked to the floor. If they were going to call a foul, it was going to have to be a charge, and they didn't. Straciner being hounded by Howerton. Howerton almost got the steal. It's a 5-on-4. As Howerton fell down, she's still down to the back court. Comes up, shot blocked, and Blakely Walker comes away with it.
Woof.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. And Blakely Walker didn't hear it. The double team results in a turnover for Russellville. Lady Cyclones trailing 24-16 with 1:45 left. They'll get in the corner. Baseline jumper by Jemison is no good. Myers with the rebound, looking for the outlet. She gets it off to Howerton. Howerton in the corner. Walker, three-pointer. This one no good. Velasquez gets the rebound, and Myers was calling for, she wants a breather, and here's a three-pointer knocked down by Maddie Howerton. Myers is exhausted. She thought it was defense, and I think she said something like, I got to get a breather here. Minute 15 left. They'll get her a breather at the next dead ball. And Jemison holding it near the circle, and Michaela Ely will check in at the next break. Myers checks over. Coach, what do you want me to do? They say back off a little bit. She'll give it left side. Walker drives in the lane. Little floater is good. Isabel Arnold with 6. 26-19. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 7. Maddie Howerton in the front court. Fake shot by Myers. Draws a double team. Throws it up. No good. They're going to say before the shot we're going to get a foul called. And this will be on number 33, Emily Belen. Since it's not a shooting foul, Ely can replace Anna Myers. 48 seconds left to play here in the first half. Boy, as cold as we were and as hot as they were in the first quarter, if we could knock this thing down to 5, possibly 4, you feel like that's a victory going into halftime here. Inbounds pass comes to Ely, has it taken away in the lane, but they grabbed her on the arm. They're going to count it as a shooting foul, so she's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Blair Nichols, her second. And the 15th foul on Cabot. First free throw by Ely is no good. Well, since she released it, you could tell that one was short. 46.8 seconds left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing by 7. Russellville only led 2-0 and 4-3. This one rolls in and out. Didn't get either one. And Jemison with the rebound will bring it in the front court. Picked up Velasquez, picks up her dribble, and gives it off to Brooklyn Straciner. She hit 4 threes in the first quarter, has not hit anything here in the second quarter.
In fact, Cabot's missed 4 in a row threes.
All deflected in the backcourt by Ely. Again, and they're going to get a foul called on Michaela Ely. And that's number 3 on Michaela. And that'll be a 1-and-1. Michaela thought she got it clean, but the official disagreed, and that's going to put Cabot on the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That's Jana Davis, a 5'4" senior. And now, let's see, Ely's going to stay out there with 3 fouls. 25.6 seconds left. Free throw is good by Davis. That earns her the bonus. Makes it an 8-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Hits them both. 28-19. Walker in the front court. You see the clock above the glass there. It's at 17. Velasquez, backdoor cut. Nice pass from Blakely. Velasquez gets the bucket, and she's going to go to the free throw line. This will be on number 10, Jana Davis, her first. Free throw won't go. Lady Cyclones trail by 7. Cabot with the rebound. They tried the fake count, didn't work, but what did work is a turnover. And now Lady Cyclones travel. It kind of worked in reverse because Hillian Vardaman got the interception, and she thought the count by Russell's bench was right. And so she thought there was 1 second left, and there was 3. It's a 2.3 right now. Kind of worked in reverse there. And bounce pass stepped on the out-of-bounds line, so it belonged to Lady Cyclones with 1.7 seconds left. .7 left. Gives it off to Ely. He throws it up and trying to hit a pass. Just not enough time there. We've come to the end of the first half with our score. Cabot 28 and the Lady Cyclones 21. The Lady Cyclones trail by double digits, a good part of the game. I don't want to say you count as a win, but they hung in there and stayed as close as they could. And trail by 7 here at the end of the first half. Lady Cyclones, I think they only hit 1 3 in that entire first half. Maddie Howerton did it, but in the first half they were led by Michaela Ely, who had 6 points. 4 points for Sarah Velasquez and Anna Myers. 3 points for Maddie Howerton, 2 points for Z McAllister, and 2 points for Blakely Walker. As far as the Cabot Lady Panthers were concerned, Brooklyn Strasner has 12 points, all 12 of those coming behind the three-point line, and all of them coming in the first quarter. 6 points for Isabella Arnold. And let's see, 3 points for Anna Wilson, 3 points for Emily Boleyn, 2 points for Jana Davis, and 1 point for Deja Jimerson. What are your thoughts on the first half?
Well, what happened, was what we were hoping for was Cabot to get cold on those three-pointers, and they did. They ended up in that second quarter just hitting 0 for 4. But I want to go back to what you were saying. It does seem like Russell has a hard time getting to the free throw line as compared to their opponent. This first half, Cabot shot 8 free throws, made 5. Russellville shot 5 and made 2. But for a while, we hadn't even shot any free throws. So, yeah, it seems like we get outnumbered a little bit. But Coach White was telling the team correct. If you can drive on this team, if you can get close to the basket and put it up, you're going to get fouled. So I think in the second half, free throws are going to become very important for the Lady Cyclones. We've got to draw the foul, but we've got to make the at the charity stripe. We've got to make those shots. There's a reason they call them free, and they're free to make, and we've got to do that.
Yeah, Lady Cyclones are 2 of 5 from the free throw line in that first half. And we saw that against Bryant. Lady Cyclones didn't penetrate as much, and maybe that's why we're hearing Coach White talk about that in the first half to her team. But, boy, it seemed like those barrage of threes really set the tone. And since then, we played them almost even. But it was that Russell just not been able to overcome. And they trail it here by a score of 28-21 here at the half.
And I think one of the big reasons that they cooled off, well, naturally was Strasner, but it was Blakely Walker, her defense. She just did a great job. She stayed very close to Strasner, and just would not, at times, would not let her get the ball. And when she did get the ball, she stayed right close to her, keeping a hand in front of her, keeping a body in front of her, not letting her drive. I think that was the key that second quarter, was her defense.
The Lady Cyclones are going to be hosting Rogers on Friday, and then next week on December 20th, they and the boys will host Mountain Home. That's a week from Thursday. And then they're going to break for Christmas. And then they're going to come back after Christmas, the Thursday after Christmas on 27th, 28th, 29th. Have the Holiday Hoops for Hunger, the boys and girls tournament. Features 8 games a day for 3 days straight. If you're a basketball junkie, this is where you need to be, Cyclone Arena on 27th, 28th, and 29th. We're going to look over the girls' bracket for you. The 10 a.m. game in that bottom part of the bracket is Two Rivers against Johnson County Westside. 1 o'clock game is Little Rock Central against Charleston, and the winners and losers will play against each other in that side. The top part of the bracket looks like this: a 4 o'clock game between DeQueen and Pottsville. And then the last girls' game of the day at 7 o'clock is our Russellville Lady Cyclones against Fort Smith Southside. And the winner of that game, loser of that game, will play the winner-loser of DeQueen and Pottsville. On the boys' side, Russellville will have DeQueen, and that'll be the last game of the first day. Winner-loser will play against the winner-loser of Two Rivers and Episcopal. On the other side of the boys' bracket, Little Rock Catholic makes its first appearance. They take on Pottsville at 11:30 in the morning. And Baptist Prep against Johnson County Westside boys. This is the first time we've seen either of those two teams. In fact, I was looking at it, and I think on the boys' side, it's 6 brand new teams of the 8. On the girls' side, I'm not exactly sure, but I want to say 4 of the 8 are brand new to the Hoops for Hunger tournament. All that happening here at Cyclone Arena. 8 games a day on the 27th, 28th, and 29th. Lady Cyclones are trailing by 7 here at halftime. We're going to take a break, and then we come back and have the second half for you. You're watching and listening to Lady Cyclone basketball on Cyclone Boost YouTube channel. Welcome back. We keep trying to improve the picture for you. I know it's blurry at times. Some of this is not our equipment. It's just the Wi-Fi here, and we're in an arena setting around a lot of metal, and sometimes that's why it seems out of focus. It's because the video is actually jumpy. If it remains this way, what we'll do is between the girls and boys game, we'll actually stop the video and start a new one for the boys, which maybe is something we need to do anyway. So if we do that, just giving you a heads up, so you'll have to switch over to another video for the boys. When we have a good picture, I always want to let it run. So we'll make that call when it happens. So if you know, hey, it's a little bit out of focus, that's the reason. We appreciate you letting us know, because sometimes we're enthralled in calling the game and keeping the stats, and sometimes we need to know that. In the first half, give you the scoring summary once again, just the highlights for Cabot. Brooklyn Straight Center has 12 points, all threes in the first quarter, and 6 points for Isabella Arnold. Now foul trouble, they really don't have anybody in foul trouble. They have Blair Nichols, a bench player that has 2 fouls. For the Lady Cyclones, they were led by Michaela Ely, who had 6 points, 4 points each for Anna Myers and Sarah Velasquez, 3 points for Maddie Howerton, 2 points for Blakely Walker and Z McAllister. Lady Cyclones do have one significant person in foul trouble, Michaela Ely, who has 3 fouls in that first half. So something we're just gonna have to keep tabs on and keep watch. Russellville, even though down by 7, they did not have their best shooting. First half didn't seem to mesh well in that first quarter, but like we said, just sort of hung tough, hung close. You give yourself a chance to win in the fourth quarter. Cabot 6-1 on the season. The Lady Cyclones are 4-2 on the season. The preview of the boys, it's almost the exact same. Cabot boys are 6-1 also on the season. We'll have that coming up for you as soon as this game's over. Lady Cyclones getting out here and talking over, but let's see, Coach White talking with her junior high head coach, Coach Mitchell Wilson. The 8th and 9th grade played last night. I think I want to say they played Thursday also. And we're just waiting the officials. Otherwise, we'd be ready to go. On the Lady Panthers, we told you their record 6-1. They lost their first game of the year to Marion, 57-50. So technically, they're on a 6-game winning streak. They beat Forest City easily, beat PA easily by 31, beat Sylvan Hills by 10, beat Little Rock McClellan 72-26, beat Searcy by 15, and Mountain Home they beat 53-23. Maybe that's what Coach Crowder was talking about when she says we're not that great. And maybe she's talking about because they played competition not been up to their 7A standards. But still, you've done what you're supposed to do against that. For the Lady Cyclones, looks like it's going to be the original starting lineup. Z. McAllister, Kara Davis, Maddie Howerton, Anna Myers, and Michaela Ely. It'll be Cabot basketball at midcourt. 28-21 as we start the third quarter. Inbounds pass comes to number 14, Arnold. Gives it right back to Jemison. And a legal screen set by number 2, Brooklyn Straciner. Well, if you're going to do that, it's like a wide receiver holding. You do that right in front of the official. He's going to get you with it every time, and that screen was set way out on the left wing.
I'd like to see her get in foul trouble. That's her second.
Z. McAllister in the corner. Her pass deflected, and it would have been stolen, but Jemison fell down. Z gets it back, uses the screen front court. Lobs it inside. Myers' turnaround jumper is good.
Like what Myers did, she took the ball and turned just turned around and shot it. Didn't put it on the floor. Very quick shot before the defense could get set up.
That was fast, and good pass by Z, finding her in the middle of the lane. So using a screen as Wilson. Gets on left side to Arnold with a left foot on the three-point line. Straciner right back to Arnold. Straciner is picked up by Z. McAllister. Goes in the corner to Wilson. Starter drive, backs it back out. A three is off the back of the iron. The rebound, nobody went to get it, and Jemison got it. Jemison in the right corner had to hand it off to Arnold because she was without a dribble.
We got to go after those boards on defense.
Yeah, it's like nobody wanted to go get it. Here's a drive and a made basket by Isabel Arnold. She's got 8. Back to a 7-point lead for Cabot, 30-23. The bounce pass on the baseline, and Cabot has the interception. Jemison, drive, nice defense by Ely. Z dribbling through traffic, has a 2-on-4 stop. She'll drive, pull-up jumper from 15, won't go. Jemison with the rebound. And we get a foul called on Anna Myers. That'll be number 2 on her. That was a good open shot there by Z. We have a substitution coming in as Tanika Boyce comes in for Kara Davis.
We've got to work the ball on the inside and get some of these people in foul trouble, or at least get them out of there and get somebody else in.
On the right side is Anna Wilson. Arnold tries to circle around, drive left side, shot. High arching shot is no good. But a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Russellville.
Fouls on Russellville's Anna Myers. That's her third personal foul.
Picked up 2 quick third quarter.
Izzy Arnold. Checking back in for Russellville for 11.
That's number 3 on Myers. First free throw was no good by Arnold. Barnum will check in, replacing Anna Myers. Second free throw is no good. Michaela Ely there with the rebound. Long pass down the floor. The two boys. They'll kick it back up top to Z McAllister. Started her drive. Gets it to Maddie Howerton. Howerton will pull up. Three-pointer rattles in. She's hit a couple threes, and I want to say that's she's only taken two.
Yes, she has. Russell's only taken 4 altogether.
Here's a turnover by Cabot. Ball right in the hands of Varneman, back the other direction. Lady Cyclone returns the favor, throwing it out of bounds, and Coach White wants to say, "Hey, wait a minute, that wasn't off them, or that was off them. It wasn't off us." And here's this battle once again, and the officials are going to get together and talk about this.
I don't think Russell had a player down there.
Yeah, it looks like we just threw it away, to be honest with you. And again, we understand we're having a little bit of technical issues. We may stop this broadcast in between third and fourth quarter if it doesn't get any better. But Coach White lost the battle on that. And Cabot has it on the right side with Jemison. She's needing some help. Gives it up top. A reach-in foul on, sorry to chuckle, but that I don't think she fouled her there. That's going to be on Z McAllister, her second. Looks like she got ball on Brooklyn Straysoner. And 30-26, and now we're hearing a little bit from the Lady Cyclone bench, and I don't blame them. Mainly from the assistant coach. And here's a drive by Straysoner, her shot blocked, and Maddie Howerton gets the rebound. A long pass down the floor to Higgin Varneman. A little touch pass to Ely. Goes back up, and we're no good. Varneman with the follow, no good. Ball tipped around a couple times. Lady Cyclones not able to cash in. They had a couple shots there in the lane and couldn't do anything with it. Lady Cyclones trail by 4.
Yeah, anytime we get the ball in the lane that close to the basket, we've got to make them.
You better believe Coach Crowder's working the officials too, so I kind of like it that we're starting to a little bit. Arnold travel with the basketball. You got to give that one to Tanika Boyce. It looked like she was going to fake a three, go up for a three, and Boyce jumped up and caused Arnold to shuffle her feet a little bit. Lady Cyclones, Sarah Velasquez, who's back in the game, fires it out to Boyce, leaves it for Howerton, has a couple threes. She'll drive on the baseline, picks up her dribble, gets it to Z, steps to the left, back to Howerton in the corner. Howerton will take the three. This one won't go. Rebound, though, to Sarah Velasquez, out to Boyce on the right wing. Goes inside to Ely. Little drop step, nothing there. One dribble in the corner. Howerton will start her drive on the baseline, gets it to Ely, goes off her foot. Picked up by the Lady Panthers, and here we go the other direction. Straysoner, and layup too hard. A blocking foul is going to be called on Tanika Boyce, who wasn't set in time, and that's going to put Brooklyn Straysoner on the line to shoot 2. And that'll be the first on Boyce, I believe. The 14th foul on the Lady Cyclones. Second on Boyce. And Straysoner with the free throw. It's no good.
Checking back in here for Cabot, number 10, Shayna Davis.
Second free throw, she missed them both. Basketball gods didn't agree with it, but they do get the rebound. Jemison's fouled going back up, so she's going to go shoot 2. Now it becomes a foul fest.
Tanika Boyce, her third, team fifth. At the line for Cabot, shooting 2, Deja Jefferson. Checking in for Cabot now, number 10, Jenna Davis.
In for the Lady Cyclones will be Blakely Walker. As Jemison missed the first, the second one is good. Nothing but net on the second one. She's 2 of 4. It's only 2 points. It's a 5-point lead for the Lady Panthers. In the corner is Howerton, faking the 3. Dribbles out to the right wing from the right corner. Uses a screen set by Z. Gets to the free throw line all the way around to the left wing. Still with her dribble. And now a foul's going to be called on Cabot. This will be on number 3, Blair Nichols, her third.
That's her third personal foul. Team second.
Z McAllister will inbound it right next to us. Gets it inbounds to Ely, right back to Z on the left wing. They do pick her up. She's going to use the screen, steps to the side, 3-pointer by Z. McAllister knocks it down. Z knocking down the 3. She's got 5. The Lady Cyclones, don't look now, are within 2. And here's a drive by Arnold, putting it up and in. She's got 10 points. Boy, she just sort of flung that at the backboard, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Somebody's got to get in front of her and stop her penetration.
Howerton, wide open, 3-pointer, won't go. Tipped around. Velasquez has it, looking to fire it out, gets it back out to Maddie. 3-pointer again. This one goes down and back out. And Cabot has the rebound. Coach White wanted a travel, not going to get it. Pass off to Arnold. She's going to start it right, backs it back out on the left wing. Cross-court pass on the right side to Nichols. Whatever Coach White said had the referee laughing. He turned, looked at her, was chuckling. Jemison to Nichols. Down the baseline, jumper is no good. Tipped and controlled by Russell, and you got to give credit to Z McAllister there. She wouldn't have tipped it straight to Howerton. They would have had it going back up for a wide open layup. Howerton uses a screen and then pick and roll time. Nice backdoor cut by Z McAllister, but the pass too hot to handle. It goes out of bounds.
Checking for Cabot, number 11, Ashlyn Ball, number 40, Paige Senior.
Minute 51 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trail 33-29. And Cabot with the basketball. This is the first time we've seen Lady Cyclones want to press since the first quarter. Quick pass down the floor. They got a wide open shot from the free throw line. Extend is no good. Davis had the rebound, lost it, but picked up by Velasquez. She'll give it off to Maddie High, and Howerton to Velasquez in the front court. They gave her the baseline, didn't take it, back out to Howerton. She starts her drive, double team, triple team, ball knocked away. And Jana Davis has it on the run. It's a 2-on-2. Gets it on the left side. Looked like number 40 got away with a travel big time. Out to Arnold. Floater won't go. Scramble for a loose ball after the miss by Ziegler. And we got a timeout called by Coach Crowder. 30-second timeout.
I've never seen a game where the officials have missed so many traveling violations. Even both benches are complaining that they're missing. So if both benches are complaining and we're complaining, which I'd say, 95% of the time we're right?
Yeah,
so
I would say. It's like an NBA game we're missing so many travels.
That's right.
Lady Cyclones going to host Rogers on Friday. They'll have JV at 4:45, varsity at 6 o'clock. There will be no varsity boys game. There will be another high school girls basketball game. I still don't know who it is. It's going to be Watson Chapel against somebody. The boys will play tonight. They will not play again until a week from Thursday when both the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones host Mountain Home. And we're Cabot will inbound it on the left baseline underneath their own basket. Arnold, the trigger man. 3 seconds, almost getting close there. They get on the baseline. Here's a jumper. Blocked from behind, out of bounds by Z McAllister. On the drive there by Jana Davis. Ribbon fell out of Boyce's hair. She kicked it out of bounds. Arnold inbounds it to Davis. Way too long to shoot it from out there. Arnold gets it back, thought about a 3, picked up by Davis. And now Jana Davis starts her drive. She's guarded by Velasquez. And she got caught without a dribble right next to the out of bounds and just threw it off the leg of Sarah Velasquez. So they'll get to inbound it once again on the left baseline. They'll lob it out to Ashlyn Ball, and on the right side to Jana Davis. They have a Davis on the floor, and we have Kara Davis on the floor, so I'm trying to call them by their first name so you know which is which. 45 seconds left to play right now here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trail by 4. Remember, they've trailed by as many as Was it 14 or 12 was the largest deficit, but we cut it to 4. Had it cut to 2 a while ago. There's Arnold working against Kara Davis. Still with the dribble. Goes over the right side. Needs some help. Gets it to Jemison with 26 seconds. Takes it down right side of the lane. Shot is good. Looked like Ely was going to have a block there, but Jemison got it off somehow. It's a 6-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Left side. Thinking about a 3 was Howerton.
Oh, a little push.
And we do have a push as catching it on the left side of the lane was Michaela Ely. And that's Ziegler, the 6'1 sophomore. Just her first and the third team foul on Cabot. Lady Cyclones inbounding on left baseline. They get it inbounds to Howerton out on left wing. Goes inside. Ely works right side lane. Shot too hard off the backboard. Tipped, and Jana Davis has it for Cabot. Jana Davis has it knocked away by Z. McAllister. Saved in bounds by Ely, but Lady Cyclones couldn't do anything with it before we've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. The Cabot leading the Lady Cyclones 35-29. Well, we made a little bit of headway. I mean, we cut it to 2, fell back down by 6. So if you look at it, we trailed at the half by 7. And we trailed at the end of the third quarter here by 6, so we gained a point on them. The Lady Cyclones with 8 more minutes to go. Fouls are at 5 against the Lady Cyclones, 3 against Cabot. The Lady Cyclones, they made a little push there. Cut it 31-29 was the 2-point lead, and Cabot scoring the last 4 points in that quarter. Z. McAllister hitting a 3. Maddie Howerton hit a 3. Anna Myers got a bucket. But remember, Anna Myers had to go sit down with 3 fouls. Ely did a good job playing with 3 fouls, too. They're the 2 main players on either team in foul trouble. Blair Nichols has 3 fouls for Cabot, but not really a scoring threat. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line, coming off the bench and scoring a point. Isabel Arnold's in double figures with 10 points. Brooklyn Straciner has 12 points, but all of hers came in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones will have the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter.
We've got to play smart basketball here on our passing and our shots underneath the basket.
Howerton gives it a little give and go between her and Ely. Ely calling for it back. Pass was in between them. Nobody had it. Z. McAllister saves it before it goes over and back. Good job, Z. Uses a screen, dribbles to the right wing. It looked like they worked around that and could have gotten a foul call. Here's a bounce pass to Ely at the top of the key. Thought about a 3. Needs help. She's without a dribble. Bounce pass in the corner. Z. McAllister on her drive off the glass. No good. Rebound, the Lady Panthers. Ely with a steal, and Cabot has it back, and Kara Davis gets it back. A little 3-on-2. Nice pass from Z. McAllister to Velasquez to hit the layup. 2 quick passes between Kara Davis and McAllister, leading to that easy layup for Velasquez, who has 6 points. Here's a 3-pointer. Missed the other direction by Brooklyn Straciner, and Kara Davis has it. Lady Cyclones trail by 4. Z stops at the left wing, gets it back to Davis at the top of the key. 7 minutes left to play in the game. Kara Davis double team, tried to go inside to Ely, and it was intercepted by Cabot. Down the middle of the lane is Arnold, and Z blocked her layup. Cabot still has it though. Nichols shot no good. Davis has the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds. They could have easily called a foul on Cabot.
Yeah, great block by McAllister.
Yeah, that should have been an easy layup. And Myers going to check in, replacing Michaela Ely, who needs a breather. You trade one player with 3 fouls for another one with 3 fouls.
And McAllister did the Bill Russell block. She blocked it and kept it in bounds.
You had a good job by the Lady Cyclones not allowing a bucket there. Still trailing by 4. Maddie Howerton gets it to Myers at the top of the key. Back to Howerton. Thought about it. Still with a dribble on the right wing. And now McAllister with it on the right wing. She took it from the top. 6:20 left. Uses a screen. Gets it to Maddie. She's open for 3. This one off the back of the iron. Rebound. Velasquez had it knocked away, and last touch by Russellville. We just can't seem to get over the hump. We got it to 4. We cut it to 2, and we just need something to push us over the edge there. And really put the pressure on the Lady Panthers, and they walk it up the floor. They're holding the basketball here with 6 minutes left. They've got the count started. Howerton has to step back, so they stop the 5-second count. Arnold Throws it inside underneath Belen, and shot is missed, but a foul called on Velasquez. And that's number 1 on Sarah. And we're lucky that one didn't go down. That hung on the rim for 2 or 3 bounces. I thought it was about to fall through.
Yeah. Somebody needs to talk to her and say, you're going to foul. Foul a little harder.
Yeah, I don't know if she meant to foul. She's trying to block her shot, but Belen is 6'1", and she missed the first free throw. That's a 6-team foul on Lady Cyclones, so everything called on Rossville. Cabot's going to be shooting. She missed them both. How about that? And Velasquez gets the rebound. Z will bring it in the front court up the left side. Little underhanded flip to Kara Davis. Open three-pointer. Grazes the iron, no good. Rebound to Cabot. And here they're wanting to push it up the floor. Nichols almost lost the basketball on her dribble. Feeds it to Belen, cutting the basket for the easy layup. Goodness gracious.
That's letting your person you're guarding you get between you and the goal.
Z McAllister, long three from way downtown. She was out of the picture, I believe. Maybe she was for you guys. But knocked down the three, and Z's got 8 now, and that cuts the Cabot lead in half. 5:18 left to play here in the fourth quarter. With that 3 by Z McAllister, Lady Cyclones trail 37-34.
I know I've counted at least 5 shots underneath the basket during this game. There could be more, that some that I've missed, that Russellville has taken a shot underneath the basket and has missed the shot. So if they made those, you know, that's 10 points right there, and we'd be up by 7. So these shots underneath the basket, yeah, a 3-point shot from way out looks nice. Everybody gets thrilled about it. But it is that bread and butter shot underneath the basket that is so important. That's the most you're going to take. That shot right there underneath the basket, you'll take that shot more in a game than you will any other time or any other shot.
Well, Myers was in, and they were packing it inside, and that 3 by Z may draw their defense out a little bit on her, but boy, she's way downtown there. 5:18 left to play here in the ball game. Lady Cyclones trailing by 3, 37-34. They've trailed by double digits. They cut it to 2 in the third quarter at 31-29. That's the closest they've been since they had a 4-3 lead. Remember, they trailed at halftime. They cut it to 10. Trailed at the end of the first quarter by 11. Arnold lost it, gets it back, starts her dribble. I thought she was without one. Bounce pass underneath Belen. Blew the layup. Belen blew the layup, and Ely, who's back in the game, as we're going with the Twin Towers, gets the defensive rebound. They're on Z now as soon as she crosses half court. She has it on the right wing after getting the pass from Howerton. Starts her drive, shot high off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped around a couple of times. They're playing hot potato with it, going to the floor, and still loose. Ely comes away with it. Step back, jumper, won't go. Davis gets the rebound, dribbles out in the corner. Let's reset this thing. Figure we stole one there. Let's try to get a bucket here, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Jemison. This will be her second, and the 14th foul on Cabot.
You know, Cabot shot 9 free throws in this half. Russellville hasn't shot any, and that goes back to what you were saying in the first half.
Off the inbounds pass, Myers had her shot blocked before it ever left her hand. Chasing it down was Ely, and then she has it stolen away. On the breakaway layup try, Nichols has the easy layup, her first field goal of the game, and it's a 5-point lead for Cabot. Just seems that, man, we get so close and we need something good to happen. We don't get it. 3-pointer by Z McAllister, no good. Rebound is going to be caught by Howerton. Gives it to Myers, drive in the lane, shot no good, tipped around. Myers has it, power dribble goes back up. Won't go on the follow, but does draw the foul. Didn't have any free throws here in the third quarter, but they're getting one here in the fourth. Myers with 6 points. Remember, she's been playing with 3 fouls, as is Ely, so their play has been limited some. Free throw is good. She got 7 points. The Lady Cyclones pulled within 4, 39-35.
That's her first free throw of the game.
Second free throw. This one no good. There's Kara Davis with the rebound, taking it right side, shot blocked, and she drew the foul. This is going to be on Emily Belen. That'll be her second on the 6'1 junior. The 16th foul. Now both teams will be in the 1-and-1 after this. Kara Davis has not scored until now. As she knocks down that free throw, pulls us within 3. 36 for Russellville, 39 for Cabot. Second free throw good. Boy, you can really pull yourself back into games by hitting free throws, and that's what Russellville's done. They hit 3 out of 4 on that possession, and they trail by 2. On the right side is Nichols. Gets on the baseline to Boleyn, hands it back to Nichols on that left side, and the reach-in foul called on Maddie Howerton. And that will send number 3, Blair Nichols, to the free throw line where she's 1 of 2. She's going to shoot the 1-and-1. 17th foul on the Lady Cyclones. 3:35 left to go here in the basketball game. Free throw is good. She's 2 of 3 from the line. Has 4 points in the game. And missed the second one. Myers, good position there to get the rebound. McAllister will bring it in the front court. Pass down the floor. Tipped around a couple times. And Howerton has it. They say she stepped out of bounds. Well, she was trying to get the ball. Lady Cyclones trailing 40-37 here. Pass on the right side here to Jimerson. 3:15 left in the ball game. Dribbles to the top, gives it off to Straciner. Davis is guarding her. Davis fell down briefly. Got her footing back. Back to Blair Nichols, number 3. Double teamed her. Ball knocked away and going to the floor. We're going to get a jump ball. No, a foul called. You got to be kidding me. Anna Myers is going to be whistled for her 4th.
Oh, good.
And that'll put her on the line, who's a really good free throw shooter, and it's number 4 on Nichols. I'm sorry, number 4 on Myers. And Straciner airballed it. I was hoping to jinx her there. I don't know if she's a good free throw shooter or not, to be honest with you.
Well, say it again.
Yeah, she's missed her last 3, or her only 3 free throws. Lady Cyclones trail by 3. Boy, bucket here. It's huge. Cut it to 1, possibly tie it. Z McAllister uses the screen nicely. Underhanded flip to Howerton. Back to Z on the right side. She'll take it baseline after faking the 3. Myers open on left wing. Fakes the shot, drives, and shot blocked. Ball tipped, and Arnold has it. Coach White is up talking to the official. She wants a foul on that. Not going to get it.
Should have been, because part of the defender got Myers on the arm. It was pretty obvious.
Kara Davis with the steal as it was picked up by Ely back the other direction. Z McAllister thought about a long 3 and dribbles back out. Nice job by Kara Davis sneaking in behind and getting that steal. Ely, she'll take it to the free throw line, out to Myers. Still thinking about it. Now she's going to pull the trigger. Sometimes when you don't shoot those in rhythm, you don't make them. She missed that one off the back of the iron. And Nichols has it and almost had it picked away again by Kara Davis. A 3-point lead for Cabot as we're in the final 2 minutes of the game. They're going to slow it up. Straciner guarded by Z McAllister. Can't be Anna Myers that fouls if we have to get to that point, because she has 4. And Ely has 3. And now a jump ball called. Good job by Ely. Possession arrow stays with Cabot, but good job. And the next one will go to us. Myers and Howerton will check out as Boyce and Velasquez. Maybe with some fouls to give. Maybe a little defensive pressure here. Minute 34 left. Ball deflected on the inbounds pass. And I think that should have been over and back. There's a deflected pass, but they get it back. A deflected again by Velasquez both times. Nichols has it, dribbles it out to Arnold. Minute 22 left. Arnold behind the back dribble, trying to get around Boyce. She'll take it down left side. Ball taken, no. Minute 16 left. Lady Cyclones trail by 3. Off the inbounds pass, Boleyn wide open. Layup. She missed it, but she gets the follow and puts it up and in. 7 points. Just kind of lost her there for a minute. Thought we gotten lucky with her missing the layup. We trail by 5. Kara Davis has at the top, dribbles to the right side. Too far underneath the 3-point line, do anything with it, gets it inside. Velasquez, turnaround jumper won't go. 51 seconds left. Lady Cyclones trying to foul or steal. They're not getting the calls now. They're reaching in. Jemison has it. Now we're not chasing. No, we're not trying to. We're trying to trap now, not foul. Let's see. Now they get the foul called. Well, that was a long time before we wanted to. We were trying to trap the basketball before we wanted the foul, and we just got to hope that they miss some free throws here. It is a 1-and-1, but the last 1-and-1 that they'll shoot. Nichols is 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Hits this one, make it 3 of 5. That gives it a 6-point advantage for Cabot. 43-37, 34.9 seconds left. No good. Boleyn gets the rebound for Cabot. Good grief. They got a 2-possession lead and the basketball now. That one hurt. Lady Cyclones not really chasing the basketball. And now they get the foul. Well, they let a lot of time right off the clock there before they whistle blew. 23 seconds left. And now Coach Sherry White wants to take a timeout. Lady Cyclones trail by 6 here, as Lady Cyclones going to take a full timeout. It's the only thing they have left. And no bones about it. We got to have them miss some free throws, and we got to hit some three-pointers here.
Well, we're not going after the ball. We're not getting aggressive on the rebounds. It's pretty obvious when that ball goes up. If you're behind with 2 minutes or less, you've got to go after that ball. You can't stand flat-footed. You've got to get the rebounds, the defensive rebounds. And free throws are a regular shot, and the Lady Cyclones are just not doing that. And I can tell by what Coach White is saying, that's what she's telling them. You've got to go up after it.
They can't be too picky here who you foul because there's so little time, and they are going to be shooting 2 free throws here with a double bonus. But you run out of opportunities. And you got to think maybe to hit 1 or 2. It's still going to be a 3-possession game. You really do need to hit some threes here. Got to get the ball quickly down there. And if you hit that first 3, maybe use a timeout. They have 1 left. Isabel Arnold, who they wanted to foul earlier but couldn't get to her. She's got 10 points. Make it 11. That's her first made free throw tonight. Lady Cyclones close. They made a bid. They cut it to 2 in the third quarter, cut it to 3 here in the third, and a couple times. Second free throw is good. That might have been the one that did it. Might have been the nail in the coffin. We'll see. 3-pointer. Good by Davis. Well, not just yet. Hold your horses. Davis knocks down the 3. The Lady Cyclones call timeout. That's Kara's first field goal of the game. She's got 5 points.
What's amazing to me, Cabot has shot 15 free throws. Now think about that, 15, and Russellville shot 4. Now, my question is Cabot that good as far as not fouling?
I don't know. Again, I sound like a homer, but anybody that follows the Cyclones can attest this. We just don't. I don't mean a shot. We don't get home cooking. I mean, I've been other places, some places where it seems like it, and you kind of expect that when you're at home, but we don't here. There are certain places you go, you know it's going to be against you. Not everywhere, but there's some places, and Russell's not one of them. I'll tell you. I'll say that.
Well, it's just like the fouls right now. Russellville's got 10. Cabot's got 6.
Yeah. That was
come on.
And that's hurt by the fact that we've been fouling on purpose a little bit. Lady Cyclones hitting that 3, calling timeout. You got to get a steal off the inbounds pass, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about. 15.3 seconds left here. Lady Cyclones trail by 5. They got to intercept this or steal it or something. Inbounds pass comes to Strassener, and they foul her. This is going to be, let's see, her 3rd trip to the line.
That's her 3rd personal foul. At the line for Cabot. Shooting 2, Brooklyn Strassener.
And
I think Kara Davis got that.
0 of 3 from the line, and she's got 12 points, but all those 12 coming the first quarter, and this is her first point that's not in the first quarter. She hits the free throw here. Second one is good. Hit them both. Hit free throws when they needed to. 7-point lead for Cabot. Z. McAllister gives it up in the corner. Here's Boyce, 3-pointer. Won't go. Ely there with the follow. Puts it up and doesn't get the bounce. Kept alive by Velasquez. Lost it. Lady Cyclones going to lose this one by a score of 47-40. Our last chance to see Coach Crowder in action. Kind of happy because I don't want to play these Cap teams anymore. Lady Cyclones lose it 47-40 to Cabot. And Lady Cyclones now on a two-game losing streak. The Russells, as we said, led 2-0 and 4-3. They trailed by 11 in the first quarter. Trailed by as many as 12, I believe. They cut it to 2 once in the third quarter. Cut it to 3 a couple times in the fourth quarter. Just never could get over the hump. But give you these scoring totals for Cabot. They had 2 players in double figures. It was Brooklyn Strasner, 16 points. Isabella Arnold with 12. For the Lady Cyclones, they were led by Z. McAllister, who ended the game with 8 points. 7 points for Anna Myers. 3 points each for Michaela Ely, Maddie Howerton, and Sarah Velasquez. 5 points for Kara Davis. And 2 points for Blakely Walker. Lady Cyclones lose it by a score of 47-40. What we're going to do is we're going to take a break and we're going to turn off this video. And we're going to start a new one here in a couple minutes for the senior boys. So be looking at that. That one just be titled Cyclones versus Cabot. And with today's date, so be watching for that here in a couple minutes on our YouTube channel. Once again, the Lady Cyclones lose it by a score of 47-40. You've been watching Lady Cyclone basketball on Cyclone Booth on YouTube.